Hello dear students. So today we are going to read lesson number 6, My Childhood, which is written by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. This is the extract which has been taken from his autobiography of Wings of Fire. It has been taken from there, and this is given in Beehive. We have two books in class 9th. First is Beehive and second is Moment. Okay, only two books we have to study in class 9th. So let's start with this first, lesson number 6 chapter. So we will come to know about our Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Can you think of any scientist who have also been a statesman? Can you think? APJ Abdul Kalam, whose projects in space, defense and nuclear technology guided India into the 21st century, became our 11th president in 2002. In his autobiography, Wings of Fire, he speaks of his childhood. So here, in this chapter, My Childhood, which has been taken from his autobiography, Wings of Fire. So what he has written in about his childhood, we will come to know. Okay, so let's see that what is written here. I was born a middle class Tamil family in the island town of Rameshwaram in the erstwhile Madras state. My father, Jainul-Abdin, had neither much formal education nor much wealth. Despite these disadvantages, he possessed great innate wisdom and a true generosity of spirit. He had an ideal helpmate in my mother, Ashiyamma. I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day, but I am quite certain that far more outsiders ate with us than all the members of our own family put together. So let's find out the meaning of this word. Erstwhile means former, innate means inborn, a quality of a feeling in one's nature. So here, in this first passage, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is describing about his family structure or family background, where he was born, what was his father, what was his mother, and how many people were living in his family. So let's see. He was born into a middle class Tamil family in the island town of Rameshwaram in the erstwhile Madras state. Means he belonged to a erstwhile Madras state, and where he was born in Tamil family, middle class. It was middle class of Tamil family where he was born, and where he believed that my father Jainul-Abdin had neither much nor formal education nor much wealth. Means we cannot say that he was illiterate, and we cannot say that he was very poor. We cannot say that he was illiterate, and we cannot say that he was very poor. But we can say that it is mentioned here that my father means his father, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's father, Mr. Jainul-Abdin, who had neither much formal education, means he had formal education but not too much as needed. Okay, and nor much wealth, means he had wealth but not means not enough money at that time he had. Okay, so despite these disadvantages, this is the disadvantages for him. So despite these disadvantages, he possessed great innate wisdom. Great innate wisdom means inborn quality or feeling in one's nature, and a true generosity of spirit. He had an ideal helpmate in my mother. Means, despite these disadvantages, he possessed great innate wisdom and true generosity of spirit. Means, instead of having all that things, like he was not too much literate, he was not too much, means he didn't have too much money. In spite all these things, he possessed great innate wisdom and true generosity of spirit. Means he was very true, he was very honest towards his family, he was very honest towards his country. Means he was very honest instead of having all that things. Okay, he had an ideal helpmate in my mother also. Means he said, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said that his mother's name Ashi Amma. Okay, Ashi Amma. So he said that he had an ideal helpmate in my mother. Means he had a very good helpmate. And who was that? His mother, Ashi Amma. I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day, but I am quite certain that far more outsiders ate with us than all the members of our own family put together. Means here he said that he didn't remember that how many people used to come to his house and how many people are there always used to come to his house, and his mother never hesitate to feed them. And he did not recall, means he did not count also, means how many people are eating together. Even if he start to count them, so definitely it will be more than his family members. Like his family member, suppose there are 10 or 15 members are there in family. But now it is according to this sentence, he said that he never recounted, he never recalled, he never counted that how many people used to come to their house to eat. Means more than family members. When he said that when he used to eat lunch, dinner or anything else together, so it is just more than his family members. Means talking about outsiders. Means how many outsiders used to come over there to feed themselves. Okay, so I do not recall the exact number. Means he never counted that how many people used to come to there to eat. She fed every day, means every day, not for one day, for every day, like all weeks, 7 days into 24, 7 days. But I am quite certain that for more outsiders, and he is very clear, he is very sure about it, that definitely if we will eat together means our family members, if we will eat together, so definitely the outsiders will be more than our family members. He believed that time. Okay. Now let's see the second paragraph. I was one of my children. I was one of many children. A short boy with rather undistinguished looks, born to tall and handsome parents. Now he describe about, I was one of many children. He was not alone there. Many children were there, means he had so many brothers and so many sisters he had at that time. So he said that I was one of many children. A short boy with rather undistinguished looks. Means he was not looking so handsome as his parents were looking. He was very short also, as his parents were very tall. He was not so looking handsome. We lived in our ancestral's house, which was built in the middle of the 19th century. Now he said about where he was living. He was living in ancestral's house. Ancestrals means where our father's father, means like our grandfather's grandfather were living. So just like that, he said, means he was living with his ancestors. Ancestors means his grandfather, in his ancestors' house. Okay, we lived in our ancestral's house, which was built in the middle of the 19th century. And now we describe about that house which was built in 19th century. Which century is going on right now? 21st. Okay. It was a fairly large Pakka house. Pakka house, do you know about Pakka house? Okay. It was a fairly large Pakka house made of limestone and brick on the Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. Now he described about the house, how it was built. It was it was fairly Pakka house, which was just built by limestone and brick. Limestone and brick, and where it was situated? Rameshwaram. Where? Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. It was situated there. Means now he described about that house where he was living, that was made by limestone and brick, and which was situated in Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. Okay. My austere father used to avoid all essential comforts and luxuries. Austere means, look here, austere means simple, strict and severe. My austere father used to avoid all essential comforts and luxuries. Means whatever the luxuries, whatever the essential comforts it is needed, he always used to avoid it. He never made it habit. Okay. So, however, all necessities were provided for in terms of food, medicine or clothes. In fact, I would say mine was very secure childhood, both materially and emotionally. Actually, his father, who was very strict, who was very simple, who was very saver, who avoid all the luxuries, all the essential luxuries and all the things. But what are the necessities? What are necessities? Medicine or clothes or food. These are the necessities. These are provided to us. And in fact, I would say mine was very secure childhood, and definitely I can say means the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said that in fact his childhood was very secure, both materially and emotionally. Means in both way it was secure, his childhood. So let's see the